Hi, Victor here with another Inner Circle update from the field. A little bit of a rainy weekend here in Ottawa, and I wanted to share with you one of the things that I'm planning over the course of the next 5 years. And I believe it's very important not only to plan your business, but also to plan your lifestyle. So one of my goals is to spend the next 5 years sailing in the Mediterranean for at least 3 months out of the year. That means largely working from my boat. And we had a plan to transport our sailboat from here in Ottawa to the Mediterranean starting next year. Now, we did a bit of financial analysis on that and discovered that it's going to cost us about $20,000 US each way to transport the boat. That comes to $40,000 that is a sunk cost. Started to look at alternatives, the possibility of potentially buying a boat in Europe, and even if we end up spending, let's say, 80,000 euros for a boat, there's no way that over a 5-year period that boat would lose $40,000 US in value. We would be way further ahead in buying a boat locally in Europe and using the boat for a period of time and then selling it be a far better use of capital than spending that amount of money simply on transportation. So we've started to look at different alternatives to buy boats in Europe. It's actually looking fairly attractive, like we should be able to get what we want, and it's going to be a wonderful step for us, both as a couple and as a family. One of the things that I do have is I have a Canadian Marine Master Certificate, so I am licensed as a sea captain, which means that theoretically I could potentially charter in Europe, meaning I could take paying passengers. So even if we did that for a couple of weeks out of the year and bring in an additional few $1,000s in income, that would actually cover the carrying cost of a boat in Europe for the entire year. Just a couple of weeks of chartering would cover our cost of yacht ownership in Europe. So that's an interesting turn of events. It was a suggestion from my sister when we were visiting her yesterday in Montreal, and definitely something we're looking into. Part of lifestyle design is simply looking at the different ways that you can maximize your lifestyle without necessarily having to invest millions of dollars in order to achieve what it is that you want to do. So I wanted to share that with you. It's something we're actively working on, and it's not going to take away from my business in any way. Still very focused on our new construction projects, still very focused on the new developments both here in Canada and the US, and just loving all of the opportunities that are in front of me. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.